Hello everybody, and welcome to the next playthrough! Walkthrough actually, it's walkthrough. Yeah. Yes. You might have guessed it, it's Professor Layton and the Lost Future. My favourite game in the Professor Layton franchise, so far. Obviously we've got Spectre's Call and Mask of Miracle to come yet, but yes, Lost Future is my favourite of the final trilogy series. Because I just love it. I really do. So let's get right on into it. The lovely circling of Big Ben. You know, that's the funny thing. Lost Future is actually the only Professor Layton game to be set in London. All of the other games have been off somewhere in the countryside. In the middle of nowhere. And now we're finally in a city. And we've got cars and buses and traffic lights. That's even more confusing.
It just doesn't seem to add up, Professor.
I honestly thought you were pulling my leg.
What? I wouldn't dream of it.
Just class. Evil letter.
Professor, I hope this letter finds you well.
Oh, hello, Yuri Lauenthal.
As for me, I am in quite a
Expecting
predicament. You see, the London we know and love has been thrown into absolute chaos.
Oh, great.
To complicate matters, the calamity I speak of does not take place in your time.
Oh, it never
This
does,
may be
does it?
difficult to believe, but I am writing to you from 10 years in the future.
Oh,
I know
great.
this is a lot to take in, but I'll explain it all soon. For now, I ask that you head to the clock shop on Midland Road in Baldwin. I look forward to seeing you again. Your student, Luke Triton.
Great. Very interesting.
Strange as it sounds, it seems that the author of this letter is none other than your future self, Luke.
From my future self? But how is that even possible?
God knows.
I don't know, but it does raise the question, if this letter is indeed authentic, how did it get here?
By time-travelling postman? Just joking, of course.
Well, it'd
But
be
seriously,
the only way.
I think this mystery might be the strangest we've ever encountered.
Yeah.
Indeed. And even in the future, you seem to need my help in solving it. Your constancy
Cheeky
can
devil.
be quite a comfort in these uncertain times, my boy.
Well, thank you. I think. But back to the letter. How do we know it's real?
Well, we haven't much to go on yet. But I can't help but think that this strange occurrence is connected to the terrible events of last week.
Oh dear. Oh, we've already got a mystery. Professor Layton has received a mysterious letter. The sender claims to be Luke from 10 years in the future, but how can this be possible? But yes, obviously all the voice actors return, and we've got
It all
Yuri Lauenthal
started
as
about
future
a
Luke.
week ago.
Using a six-dimension alpha distributor, I was able to guide a concentrated stream of Hammer particles
Yay,
through a temporal
science.
vortex, more commonly known as a wormhole. This stream of particles allowed me to divine the terminal points of the vortex. Armed with this information, the next step was to artificially distort the flow of time, generate a
What?
massive magnetic field via a solar coil.
Yeah,
Once the
I should
magnetic
avoid
field is
science and
firmly
stuff.
established, one has the
After all, I'm
ability
here through quarter two.
quite literally punch holes or hive gaps into the very fabric of space-time. After
Very
this
interesting.
crucial step, it's simply a matter
Ew.
of constructing an
I
energy.
don't need to see that. Jeez.
Quite the spread we have here, Inspector.
Oh my god, this is the first time Barton ever speaks in a game.
Though it does make me wonder what we did to deserve invitations to such a feast.
It's
See why he's not
obvious,
spoken
Barton.
before.
I'm an influential man in the world of law enforcement. It's only
Oh,
natural
really?
I'd be invited to an important event such as this.
I like the story.
I suppose that's possible.
Possible, you say?
Probable. Highly probable, sir.
Anyway, there's not much to do here, just investigate Chelmy and Barton again. And then you check about the other two people on the right. So, yes, as I was saying before, you allow knowledge of future Luke. There's a couple of new people as well, like the doctor person there, Barton, because Barton's never spoken in the game before until here. You've got the couple on the right, who, well, they have voice actors and actresses. I think Flora's voice actress has changed. Might not have done, but to me it sounds like it changed. Well, they did something to her voice. I dislike her new voice. It's horrible.
This food is simply dreadful, Bill. Do get this over with quickly so we can leave.
Oh, yes, dear.
I have to say, I feel a bit out of place here,
Yes,
Professor.
it just make me wonder why they are there.
That's quite understandable, Luke. I'm sure most people would feel the same way in the presence of the Prime Minister.
Oh, Joyce, the bloody Pierre.
Hey, look! I think I see Inspector Chelmy over there. So, Professor, what do you think about this whole event?
Well, I think it's
Do you
a big
think that
waste of
someone has
time.
really built a working time machine?
Of course not.
I'm not entirely sure. Still, if it proves to be true, can you imagine the stir it will cause in the scientific community?
Well, I think it's really exciting. Though you don't sound entirely convinced, Professor.
Anything's possible, Luke. But I won't be convinced until I've seen the contraption work for myself.
Me too.
And I must confess, something about this entire presentation seems a bit off.
It does, doesn't it?
Why do you say that? Ah, of course. That must be your famous intuition talking, eh?
You say that every
That's
game,
one way
Luke.
of putting it. But enough
Jeez.
speculation. Look over there, Luke.
That god? What about him?
Oh, I
He
smell a
seems to be
puzzle.
looking for a man who snuck into the event uninvited.
Ooh, so we have an intruder in our midst.
Ooh, first puzzle away. Oh, I can't wait. I wonder what it'll be. Will it be a find people or whatever? Oh, 001, a party crasher. There's an uninvited guest to the presentation, but the guards received a few clues as to where his whereabouts. His table is adjacent to one that has a red flower on it. His tablecloth is a different colour to any of the adjacent tables. Oh, and his table doesn't have a yellow flower on it. So, I believe he needs to go there. Let's
Here's
get
my
that
answer.
party crasher out of the way, hey?
I knew it!
Yes, of course we knew it. We're geniuses. Oh yes, that was the first puzzle. And then all about picarats and stuff. So, yes, if you fail a puzzle, the number of picarats you can earn decreases. And you need to get as many picarats as is humanly possible to get all the extras in the top secret area. Same as every other game. Well done, Luke. Ooh, presentation's about to begin. So you just click on them, Mr.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for taking part in an event that will undoubtedly go down in scientific history. And here to demonstrate mankind's first time machine is its creator, Dr. Alan Stangan.
God, he looks old.
Thank you, my esteemed colleagues. After years of research in the field of time travel, I'm pleased to share the fruits of my labor. In just a few short moments, I will be moving on to our scheduled demonstration. But first, I'm delighted to announce that Prime Minister Bill Hawkes is in attendance today. As such, I have reserved a very special seat for our very special guest.
Really?
Please, join me on stage, Prime Minister. No need to be shy.
Why do I have the feeling this is going to go very, very, very wrong?
Is this thing real?
What do you mean?
I mean, is this contraption a genuine working time machine?
Well, Mr.
Why
Stone,
don't you have
so.
a seat? See for yourself.
Sorry, it's those eyes.
Before we start,
I do not trust
would
those
you
eyes.
honor us with a few words, Prime Minister?
Good afternoon, everyone. Today is a monumental day,
she's got a
not
voice
only
there.
for
Hey,
our
Bill.
great nation, but for the entire human race. Since the beginning of time, we humans have strived to transcend our natural limits.
Everyone's getting
We
very
have
theatrical.
conquered the skies and the seas, and we have even traveled to outer space.
So this is
But
like
the
in
one
the 70s.
frontier that has always eluded us is time.
But they always thought it was the
Indeed,
80s. Oh, never
traveling
mind.
through time is a dream many
19th century.
thought was out of reach for humanity. Until now. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you will join me in ushering in a new era for mankind.
One small step for man, one giant leap for man.
Thank you for those words, Prime Minister.
Yes, they were very
And
corny.
now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Please take it away, Dr. Stangan.
I have just one more request before we start. I'd very much appreciate the Prime Minister's assistance in this demonstration. What do you say, Mr. Hawks?
I think I know what's going to happen.
What?
I assure you, there's no cause for concern.
But I was under the impression that I would merely be observing the proceedings.
Ah, well, do forgive my presumption. It was never my wish to make you uncomfortable. I realize it's been some time since you traded in the hard sciences for the softer variety.
Ooh, burn.
Please, feel free to return to your seat, Prime Minister.
Wait. What I mean to say is, of course I can assist you.
Bill, have you lost your mind?
Ah, that's the courage we've come to expect from our fearless leader. You have my thanks. And now,
He's meant to look
without
like Winston
further ado,
Churchill.
I give you my time machine. Mr.
Maybe.
Hawks, would you mind just stepping inside?
Yes, it's going to be very, very, very wrong here. I can tell you that now. Otherwise we wouldn't have a game. Well, well, you can tell it's time to use the big, massive clock on the front. Although really, he should have just used a DeLorean. Go 88 miles an hour. Just go back to the future. Bill, evil laugh. Well, hints of an evil laugh there.
Oh?
It's gonna go boom, innit? Yeah. I thought that was going to happen.
What the dickens just happened?
Ooh,
Something's gone very wrong.
something went very wrong indeed. And everyone seems to have gone missing.
Where is he?
Joy.
Someone find Bill!
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain calm and refrain from panicking.
This is chaos! The Prime Minister and Dr. Stangan have vanished!
My word.
Huh. Well, we're gonna have to solve this one, aren't we?